Hello Scorpio, I'm Ellie with PsychicFuture.com and this is your horoscope from the 6th to the 12th of August. So we're still in the Mercury retrograde period right now, which means that you might have had some overthinking, maybe some miscommunications, maybe you might have been doubting yourself a little bit in your heads in some ways. Actually, it's quite important for you to realise that Mercury retrograde is not just throwing this stuff at you for no reason. It's actually trying to get you to illuminate the areas in your life that maybe need a little bit of improvement. So if you are doubting yourself or overthinking, then why and how can you improve on that? And what areas of your life do you need to have a little shuffle around in order to feel a little bit better about things? And if you have been struggling with Mercury retrograde, I've got a blog post up called 10 tips for Mercury retrograde, and that's on the Psychic Future website, so that might help you out a little bit. So then we've got another shift happening this week, which is Venus into Libra, and this is quite a nice one because Venus actually rules the sign of Libra, so it's quite a natural, joyful kind of placement for Venus to be in. And what you might find happen is that maybe your relationships might get a little bit easier. If you've had any struggles recently with other people, that might seem to ease up a little bit. And actually you can help it along quite a bit by doing certain things. And for you, it might be a good idea for you to try and trust people and to remain open. And these two things really go hand in hand, because when you don't trust people, then you're not going to be open with them, and then they might kind of sense that, and then in turn that affects the relationship. Whereas when you're very open and you're very trusting of people and you kind of assume that people have the best intentions for you, then people can see that and it almost reflects like a mirror, and then they give that back to you, and that creates a lot more positivity in your relationships. And it is difficult because obviously we all are scared of getting hurt in case we kind of give ourselves to somebody else and maybe they reject us, or if we don't trust somebody, then obviously there's a reason for that. Maybe we've been hurt in the past, these kind of things. But actually it's really a lot nicer feeling for you and for the other person if you go into all of your communications and all of your relationships with quite an open heart, and to just remember that, you know, things do happen, but that doesn't mean that you have to close yourself off. And actually when you do open yourself up, it opens you up to so much more beauty and joyful experiences, and this is what Venus is trying to get you to do. So I hope to see you next week, and if you need a little bit of extra help, then you can give one of our Psychic Future advisors a call and they'd love to hear from you. Much love!